Hi guys, and today we are just doing evolution of the Nintendo. Let's just start with 16. Okay, here we are starting with the Color TV game 6. It's a 1977 Japan exclusive. It's the first ever Nintendo console, and it was a hit, commercial success. I mean, everyone used Pong games besides Atari in that time. And then we got the Sharp Color TV game 6, which is no difference. Has no difference. Here we are, Color TV game 15. It's the same. It's just has 15 games. Sharp Color TV game 15, same. It's just the same but sharp. The Color TV game Racing 112. It was a big step. It was a big step for Nintendo. Like, literal. They upgraded everything. And they made a racing game. Color TV game Block Kazushi. I mean, it's a simple game. I mean, I even have the game on my watch. Literal. Like, it's really common, and you can only have one player. Has a few modes. Computer TV game. It's just tic-tac-toe. Game & Watch Ball. This is the first ever Game & Watch. The Silver Series. We got the Silver Series. And this is the first ever Game & Watch game, which started in 1980. You got Flagman, Vermin, Fire, Judge. And then we go into the Gold Series, which is the series of Gold, of course. And that came out in 1981, which has Manhole, Helmet, Lion, Parachute, Octopus. Wait. It just has Manhole, Helmet, and Lion. The widescreen series, Parachute. The widescreen series, it has a bigger screen. It has a bigger screen and stuff. So this is the widescreen series, such as Parachute, Octopus, Popeye, Chef, Mickey Mouse, Egg, Fire, again, Bridge, Fire Attack, Snoopy, and then we got Oil Panic, which is the multi-vertical screen series, which is just a prequel to the Nintendo DS. So you have Oil Panic, Donkey Kong Jr. Wait, that's the new widescreen series. Donkey Kong. There's another Donkey Kong for the Game & Watch. And then we got Donkey Kong Jr., which is a new widescreen series with something that's a prequel to the D-pad that Nintendo uses today. Then we have multi-vertical screen series, Mickey and Donald, Greenhouse, Donkey Kong 2, and then we got Mario Bros. And then we got new widescreen series, which is another prequel to the D-pad, Mario Cement Factory, one of the most famous ones. Then we got tabletop series such as Mario Cement Factory again. Oh yeah. And then Donkey Kong Jr., Snoopy, and then you got the Famicom, which is the first home console that has a D-pad as a controller. The first game console that doesn't use Pong as for a controller. I mean, that doesn't have Pong. It's the version in Japan anyway. And then we got the C1. It's similar. And then we got multi-horizontal screen series such as Rain Shower. And then we got new tabletop series such as Popeye. New widescreen series such as Manhole. Paranormal screen series such as Popeye again. Popeye, Snoopy, Donkey Kong Jr. And then we got multi-horizontal screen series such as Lifeboat. Paranormal screen series again as Mario Bombs Away. Multi-vertical screen series Pinball, like I said, was a prequel to the DS. The Super Color series, such as Sparky, Grab Crap, and we got some more Mickey, and then we got some more paranormal screen series, such as Mickey Mouse, and we got Micro versus System series, such as Boxing, Donkey Kong Free, and then we got more paranormal screen series, such as Donkey Kong Circus, and then we got Micro versus screen series, such as Donkey Kong Hockey, and a multi-vertical screen series such as Blackjack, which is a game that you can play in reality and you don't have to play in the Game & Watch. Then we got new iTunes series such as Tropical Fish. Then we got the NES for America. Then we got the NES for America. It came out in 1985, and then the mascot for Nintendo was Mario. Super Mario Brothers was the best. Super Mario Brothers is the best game for it. Best selling game for it. The Famicom Discus system is the same. Famicom Box the same. It's Japan exclusive. And a Game & Watch multi-vertical screen series such as Squeeze. Crystal Scene series such as Super Mario Bros. Twin Famicom. Crystal Screen series such as Climber, Balloon Fight, and we got multi-vertical screen series again with the first D-pad, which was a sequel to the D-pad. And then we got the special edition Game & Watch such as Mario Bros, Super Mario Bros. And we got multi-vertical screen series again, such as Safe Buster, new widescreen series again, such as Super Mario Bros. New widescreen screen series such as Climber, Balloon Fight, multi-vertical screen series again, Gold Cliff, and the Game Boy. The Game Boy was a retro console, and it's like a mini NES. It's like a mini NES. You could just call it the NES Mini, but still, it was the first ever home handheld. Not the first ever handheld, but the first ever handheld to introduce 8-bit. Our first ever Nintendo handheld to introduce 8-bit. We got Game & Watch again, Legend of Zelda, Game & Watch, Mario Watch. We got Game Watches such as Mario Watch, The Legend of Zelda. And then we got this, which is just 19SV 111. It's just another NES console, I think. Famicom Tilter, Japan exclusives, just NES again. And then we got more Game Watches such as Mario Ed Catch Game, Princess Toadstool, Catch-All Run Game, Super Mario Bros. Super Mario is free. And we got the Super Famicom from Japan. We got the American version, which is like equivalent, and then you got the Europe version, the one that I use, and then the Super Famicom box, which is literally just SNES, SF1, just SNES, just something to do with the SNES. And then we got more Game Watches, such as Super Mario Bros. 4, Super Mario World, and then we got the last Game & Watch here in 1991, Mario the Juggler. Then we got more Game Watches, Jungle Kong, Donkey Kong, Super Mario Race, and then we go to the Game Watch Boy, and it has great games such as Super Mario Race, Dr. Mario, and then we got the AV Famicom, which is just a NES or SNES equivalent. NES is a 101, so yeah, that's a NES equivalent. Same here. Virtual Boy, just a handheld failure. It was supposed to give the first taste in 3D, but it failed because it gave people lots of headaches, and it was the worst. It was the worst handheld in the world. And then Satellive. It's just disk drive with just disk drive. It's just a SNES disk drive. Nintendo 64. revolutionized 3D. First 3D console. Okay, second 3D console. So it was the second 3D console. It had Super Mario 64, Nintendo 64. Like it failed. It failed. And that's why Nintendo used to be first, but now it's second. The Game Boy Pocket. Well, people tried to fit Game Boys in their pockets, but they couldn't. So they had to put Game Boy Pocket, which was way slimmer, and had a black screen, LED screen. SNES 101. It's just a sequel to the SNES. Pokemon Pikachu. It's just like a prequel. It's a prequel to the Pokemon Pikachu Color. It's a prequel. It's a prequel. It's like a Game Boy-ish. It's like the sequel to the Game Watch. There's only one game in it. Game Boy Light. It came out in 1988, and now it has an LED light so you can play it in the dark. Game Boy Color. It's a Game Boy Color. What do you expect? It shows color. Pokemon Pikachu Color, which is just a sequel to the Game Boy Color. Nintendo 64D. I don't know. Pokemon Pikachu 2, which is just a sequel to Pokemon Pikachu and Pokemon Pikachu Color. And then you got the Game Boy Advance, the first ever handheld to put the first ever handheld with Sonic games in it. And it also had triggers. GameCube. It's good. The GameCube. And then the GameCube in 2001, the first home console with Sonic games in it. The Pokemon Mini, the last ever Pokemon Pikachu game. It's just Pokemon's. Panasonic Q. It's technically a sequel to the GameCube. Game Boy Advance SP. It has an LED light and rechargeable batteries. It's the first Game Boy Advance with one. IQ player. It's for the GameCube. I think it's just a sequel to the GameCube. No, in the sequel. IQ Game Boy Advance. Just like Game Boy Advance. Nintendo DS. It's a sequel to the Game & Watch multi-vertical screens. And it's a DS. And it stands for dual screen. It has two screens. Game Boy Micro. And it's literally, I feel like it's just a Game Boy Micro. What do you expect? It's a Game Boy. IQ Game Boy SP. Game Boy XP. You thought it's just like GBSP. IQ DS, same. IQ Game Boy Micro, same. Nintendo DS Lite is a sequel to the DS, except it's lighter. Yeah, same. The Wii is something for everyone since Nintendo's consoles get rarer and rarer. Nintendo's consoles get rarer and rarer, and it needs to get more common so they can get more money. So they make something for everyone. The Nintendo DSi, you could just call it DS1. It's just the same. It's literally just the same. Nintendo DSi LL. It's light. It's large and light. DSi XL came out in 2010, and it has a larger screen, extra large screen. Game & Watch Ball reissue. It's to celebrate Game & Watch's 30th anniversary. The Pokewalker. I don't know about this. It's just Pokemon again. Nintendo 3DS. It's three-dimensional, and you can play Sonic Generations on it. The Wii Family Edition is for families, so I'm pretty sure there's like 4 controllers, and it's for families. Nintendo 3DS LL. It's in Japan, so I should know nothing about it. Nintendo 3DS XL. It's extra large screen like usual. Nintendo Wii U, a hybrid and a prequel to the Switch. It's also bad, but it's a prequel to the Switch. Nintendo Wii U Premium Pack. Same thing, just a sequel to the Wii U. Nintendo Wii Mini, just a sequel to the Wii. IQ, just the same. Nintendo 2DS, you can play 2D games on it. I mean, it's technically like the DS, except it's unfoldable, and yeah, you got the point. Fit meter, it's a Wii U accessory. It's a Wii U accessory and it helps you for your weight. So it can tell you how much pounds you weigh, pounds or kilograms, however you say it. Nintendo 3DS LL. I'm not Japanese, so I know nothing about it. New Nintendo 3DS XL. This is the new 3DS XL. It's large, and its buttons have colors in it. The Famicom Mini Classic to celebrate their 30 years of NES. I mean 33. And then the NES Classic is 30 or 31. Nintendo Switch is new. It has Joy-Cons and it's reattachable. So it's a hybrid. So it's like a sequel to the Wii U. GSLL. I'm not Japanese, so I know nothing about it. Nintendo 2DS XL. It's like the 2DS, except it's the Lost DS. It's a Lost dual screen, and when you kill this, it's like an iPhone, literal. If you kill these, it kind of looks like an iPhone when you turn it as well. When you turn the screen around, you'll see. But if you have a TV, it's okay. It doesn't really matter. And then we got the Super Famicom Classic Mini. It's just anniversary again. Like, they just want to celebrate it. The American version of the SNES Mini. SNES Classic Mini American version, and Europe version, like the usual Famicom Classic Mini Shonen Jump version. Came out in 2018. It's just NES stuff. Nintendo Switch Lite, just the same as the Nintendo Switch, except it's a handheld. The Nintendo Switch Lite is a handheld. The only Nintendo Switch that is a handheld. You can't turn it into a console. You can't reattach it. Just stays on. It's just a handheld. Game & Watch Super Mario Bros. It's Game & Watch. Except they have better screens than this one. It's way better. And then we have the Nintendo Switch OLED. It's just a Switch, except the white Joy-Cons. And they're reattachable. And finally, The Legend of Zelda in 2021. It's just The Legend of Zelda. It's like an NES. And now it's the end. But we have 3 more things to go through for the future. And then we have Nintendo Switch 2. It has all the details over here on the top. Top left. Nintendo Switch 3 upgraded. It's cool. It's LED. Everyone loves LED. And then finally, the Nintendo 65, the ultimate way to end. The ultimate way to end something. It's only like one bit better, a bit better. It's only a bit better than the N64, and surpasses by lots of years. And that's the end.